It's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us this fall as we feature live San Juan and Monticello football. Now we send you live to the field for tonight's action. Welcome to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Well, good evening. Welcome you to Hilldale, Utah, home of the Water Canyon Wildcats, where Monticello has taken the road trip to play another Utah 8-man team. I'm David Boyle with Bill Boyle, getting ready for this kickoff just minutes away. Monticello set to take on the Water Canyon Wildcats.
Yeah, Monticello and Water Canyon, these two teams have played in the semifinals in both 8-man seasons that we've done. They have a good start to the 8-man, and we're going to see what progress we're making through the season. Here, this is the fourth game of the season all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yep, Water Canyon's fifth. They played in the endowment game, played Utah Military Academy at Camp Williams in the first game, got a big win. They also suffered losses to El Capitan and to Paranagit Valley, got a win over Beaver Dam. So Wildcats are 2-2 headed into this game. Monticello with a record of 2-1. And again, a showdown between a couple teams who've made it pretty deep into the postseason in these first couple seasons of 8-man football.
Yeah, we're in the third season of 8-man football in the state, and Water Canyon, their third season of 8-man and their third season of football. It's a relatively new school, been around about 10 years, but they've just been playing football for a handful of years, and they're building a tradition. Monticello played them in Monticello last year, and boy, it was a great game, and I'm looking forward to a good game tonight.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. We're going to send you over to Coach Reed Anderson. Had an opportunity to talk with him pregame. Send you over to that and be back with more pregame notes before we get this one started here in Hilldale. All right, David Boyle here with Coach Reed Anderson. Coach, you guys made the long drive over. How's the team feeling after about 6 hours on the bus?
You know, they were pretty peppy all the way over, so I'm hoping that just keeps translating right into the game, and they seem pretty awoken, and we were looking pretty good in warm-up, so that's pretty good for us on a long drive.
Well, very good. Well, this is a Water Canyon team that's made the semifinals every year in 8-man. They're a pretty good opponent, but you guys handled them pretty well last year. What's the game plan against this Water Canyon team?
They love to throw the ball, and they like to use their speed. Obviously, they've got the wide field painted here, so the goal is going to be to just contain that quarterback and make him and let our experienced D-line and get to work after him and cause some havoc there. As far as our offensive game plan, it's the wide field, so we're going to try and use Tavin and Carter with some speed and get to edges, and we've been real successful with the pass, so we're going to keep going with that as well, and hope to make some things happen.
Well, very good. I noticed this team, you mentioned they got speed. What we could see physically is they've got some big kids as well. Tell us about the challenge for your front unit.
Yeah, Water Canyon always passes the eye test, right? You come up and you're like, oh, they got big kids. They move well, they do things. And so the big thing is just staying in front of them and creating those running lanes offensively, and defensively just trying to get around and cause them to make some mistakes, either holding or by using speed, and because bull rushing doesn't tend to do the trick, and hopefully we can get a couple of those things done on them.
Well, very good. Well, best of luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
All right, and we welcome you back once again to Hilldale, Utah. The Water Canyon Wildcats set to host the Monticello Buckaroos. Our thanks to Coach Reed Anderson. Came out of that interview and had the national anthem going, so we sent you to the first of a couple sponsors. Again, I know a lot of folks aren't able to make that 5.5, 6 hour drive, so we're happy to be here.
It felt like 8.
Yeah, it was a long drive. It's a hot drive. That's what Coach Anderson mentioned too. It's a challenge for the Bucks, so it'll be interesting to see how they get off the bus to get this game started. But again, we thank our sponsors and make it possible for us to make this trip, and you can watch it from the
comfort of your own home or wherever you happen to be.
Yeah.
Colorado City, Hilldale, or Twin Cities, sitting right on the Utah-Arizona border in Washington County in southwest Utah. So we went through Kayenta and Page and Kanab on our way here to the game. The Wildcats are, David's talked about their record so far. We visited with the coach too. We're going to have the kickoff right here. Here we go.
John Lieber with the boot. It's going to fall at the 20-yard line is where it's picked up. Trying to find an angle and a tackle made right there around the 30-yard line.
Well, that was nice work there. Logan Balls, number 20. No, that's number 21, John Lieber. The kicker quite often gets the tackle also. Had some help from Tommy Morrison, and they'll take over. Water Canyon 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, just getting this one underway, and sun setting. It's a beautiful community here. Got the red cliffs with a bunch of greenery all around.
Yeah, it's an incredible setting. 8-man football, yeah, we need to have a contest of the most spectacular setting. That'd be very competitive.
Here's a snap on first down. Handoff, bounces outside, and a tackle made. Lieber there to finish up what Tavin Black started for the Buckaroos.
Wallace Cook on the run there, number 52. We visited with the Water Canyon coach very briefly before the game, and he told us that they're having quite a few injury issues. In fact, he said in the first quarter of the first game they lost 3 of their best athletes, and so at number 52 is one of them who's injured, but he was able to come back and play tonight. Adam Hammond in the shotgun.
Looking to pass.
Wildcats.
Coming.
He's swallowed up by 3 Buckaroos.
Looks like at the bottom of the pile is John Lieber.
John Lieber and Tavin Black was there.
Looks like Peyton Hatathley as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, number 2, Peyton Hatathley. Really a sack for 3 Buckaroos on that, crashing up from the ends and coming right up the middle. It's going to be a loss of 6 on the first. I guess it's not a passing attempt if you don't get a pass off. It's a sack in the backfield. 3rd and 14.
And Water Canyon's going to have 3 receivers on that far side, 1 on the near side. Here's a snap, looking to pass, and pass is caught. Open field tackle made by Jaden Camacho is going to keep him short from picking up that first down.
Nice little throw and catch. A nice play there for the Wildcats and some positive yardage. We're going to have 4th and 3. See what's going to happen here. A little bit of time as they're bringing the play in. Adam Hammond is the quarterback for the Wildcats. Brings it in the huddle. 4th and 3. Big play early in the game. It's the 38-yard line of the Wildcats. It's 5 down linemen, a quarterback, and 2 running backs, so it's going to be jammed up close here. They're trying to they call timeout. I think they were trying to do a hard count and draw the Buckaroos off sides, and they didn't bounce. So Wildcats timeout. There's 9:32 remaining in the first quarter. 0-0, of course, is our score on the first possession of the game, of this game between the Monticello Buckaroos and the Water Canyon Wildcats. Last year, speaking of hard counts, it was last year in Monticello when these two teams were playing, and J.D. McDonald, the quarterback for the Buckaroos, was able to get the Wildcats to jump off sides several times, and they had to drop and do 5 push-ups every time they had a penalty against them. So that hard count is something that the Wildcats know, knowing the painful side of it too. All right, coming out of the timeout, both teams take the field. Looks like they're going to still have the same setup, 5 down. Yeah, 5 down linemen, 2 backs, and a quarterback right behind center. He takes a snap. He gives it off. He's going to be pulled down from behind. No good. It looks like it's going to be short. Peyton Hitathley there brings down Barlow from behind. It's going to be a gain of 2, but they needed 3. So on the first 4th down attempt of the night, the Wildcats are short and
gives Monticello
a ball.
field.
Xander Wright was the runner there. And again, Peyton Hitathley brought him down from behind. 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Jackson Kai's in the shotgun right at the 45-yard line. The ball is at the 39-yard line.
Here's a snap, and we'll have a whistle.
There was a little movement on the line before the snap.
Flag on the play, false start on the offense.
Five-yard penalty will make it 1st and 15 at the 44-yard line. Camacho and Rogers goes in motion, gets the ball. He's going to try to get that corner. Boy, really nice play there by number 23, Daniel Cox, who came down and hit Carter Rogers. It'll be a loss of 1.
Yeah, make it 2nd and 16.
This is on a regulation 11-man field, so it's a little bit wider, which is to the advantage of speedsters, and Carter Rogers and Tavin Black really fit the role of speedsters for the Buckaroos, so we'll see how that comes into play.
Here's a snap. Kai's looking to pass. He'll load up, throw. He's got Carter Rogers for a completion down to the 31-yard line.
Nice little play there. They generally go for a 1st down unless it's 2nd and 17. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. So that's a 15-yard gain there. Set up a situation where, well, we've got Cameron Carpenter right behind the quarterback. It's given to Tavin. He's into the open field off to the left side. He's going to go all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tavin Black, a 31-yard touchdown scamper by Tavin Black all the way into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. 6-0 for the Buckaroos. 8:19 remaining in the first quarter. Boy, with your 2nd and 17, they had a good downfield pass. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but it set it up where they could do so many different. They had so many different options.
Yeah.
And bring in Cameron, all 290 pounds of him, with Tavin right behind him. That really sets up a good situation. Tavin took the ball, bounced to the outside, all the way into the end zone.
And Monticello's going to have to spend a timeout. They didn't get the right personnel for their 2-point conversion, so we'll have a timeout. We'll take one as well. Be right back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies. Not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to Hilldale, Utah. the home of the Wildcats, Water Canyon. Monticello, though, the visitors, making themselves at home in the end zone here in the first quarter. Tavin Black with a big 31-yard run, I think.
31-yard touchdown, capping off a 3-play, 39-yard scoring.
So now Monticello is going to go
spread
for 2.
out.
Yeah, and like you say, they've got their team really spread out here.
Camacho and Rogers far, Tavin in the gap. Going to be a pass up and over the top, and it's to an eligible receiver there. Number.
2-point conversion is good.
Who is
looking for a number?
69.
That's Jerem Robinson.
Jerem Robinson with the catch from Jackson Kais. 2-point conversion, and 8-0 is going to be our score.
So Monticello converting on the 2-point conversion. We'll take a break and be right back with our second kick of the game here on Red Rock 92.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members. Help spread the word and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
Well, welcome you back. And Monticello making the big trip over to Water Canyon and paying off early with an 8-0 lead for the Buckaroos.
Nice run there by Tavin Black to get into the end zone. John Lieber with his black and white socks. Well, a black sock and a white sock is set to kick. It's off.
Off his right foot. Going to be fumbled and finally gathered at the 25.
Daniel Cox with the ball.
And a tackle made.
He dances around, avoids a few, but there are eight focusing on him.
Yep, Tommy Morrison in the bottom of that pile for the Buckaroos. And it'll be Water Canyon's second possession.
You know, talking to the coach, he talked about injuries the last couple of years, but just feel decimated. They've got 16 players dressed out tonight, which works for 8-man football. But for a big school, I mean, Water Canyon's a big 2A size school. I think they have hopes for playing 11-man football eventually, but it's going to take a while to build up some momentum, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's 1st and 10, looking to pass, pressure coming, and the quarterback's going to be.
And he is swallowed up.
Yep, Peyton Atathley in there. And John Lieber.
Wow.
Yeah, and John plays linebacker for the Buckaroos, but he has been blitzing all game so far.
Yeah. 8-yard loss there. Boy, they're just pinning back their ears on their helmets, and they're aerodynamic with the helmet on, and able to get into the backfield real quick, really, before a play can get set up. And that should influence the Buckaroo pass defense too. They know that Water Canyon's going to try to get the ball off quick.
Here's a snap, empty look. Quarterback is going to scramble, and he'll run for it.
And he's still going.
And he's tackled. Yeah, he's going to pick up a first down.
That's going to be an 19-yard gain there by Adam Hammond. Really a nice scramble to get a first down.
Move the chains
for Water Canyon.
Big loss, so yeah, Water Canyon's got to love that.
Yeah, you know, and when everyone's just going for the sack, that leaves us a nice scramble available, and it got them all the way out to the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Again, another empty set, 3 receivers on the far side, and Will Rogers is going to break up that pass. Timing was really good to knock that down. And it'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Buckaroos. Or excuse me, for the
Wildcats.
Monticello forcing the no gain on 1st down.
Water Canyon's in the Washington School District, and it's a beautiful school, beautiful facilities. You have the CTE building with the locker room, and right adjacent to the field, and the high school's about a block and a half away. But really a nice setting here. This beautiful little valley, Water Canyon.
Here's a low snap. Quarterback will throw. Great catch in the open field. Will Rogers now trying to strip the ball and eventually does make the tackle, but Water Canyon's going to move the chains, pick up a first down. Nice grab by Cox.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful catch and good for another first down. And he ran well after catching it, too. Yeah. Bean Rogers was trying to strip the ball, and he spun out of it and got a few more yards. And I think we can say the Wildcats are on the move. They're in the Buckaroo side of the field, 1st and 10 at the Monticello 46-yard line.
Yeah. 2 receivers either side for Water Canyon. Empty look for the quarterback.
They both go in motion at the same time.
And so do the Monticello defenders.
There's some push-up possibilities there.
Not for the Wildcats, though, so another 5 yards for Water Canyon. And they're driving.
1st and 5.
A good pickup for Water Canyon. Going to make it more manageable here. Ball at the 41-yard line.
Hammond has completed 2 of 3 passes so far and really throws a good ball. And, boy, that was certainly an excellent catch there by Daniel Cox.
Monticello showing pressure. And it'll come. And the
It's on the
quarterback's
ground. It's still on the ground.
Ball,
oh, he ended up with it.
Going to cover it up at the 45-yard line. So a big loss for the Wildcats there on first down. I think he's trying to tell the official. I thought the same thing. It looked like he was trying to throw it, and it slipped out. The side judge is going to come in. So there's going to be a discussion there whether that was
a fumble or a pass.
Yeah,
huh?
it came out really weird. I don't know.
They're going to say an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Boy, that really saves a 15-yard loss.
Yeah.
Great play by Tavin Black. Incomplete pass is the call. Hammond's got 4 receivers. He's empty in the backfield.
2nd and 5. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to try and get away from Tavin. And John will be there to help finish up the job.
Tavin and John Lieber combined for a big sack. It's going to be a 11-yard loss.
Third
It's
down
1st and
coming.
5, so it's 3rd and 15 now. Ball's back on the Water Canyon side of the field.
Yeah, the
48-yard line.
48-yard line. They're trying to get to the 36 of the Buckaroos. So a long field in front of the Wildcats, but we've seen them pick up some first downs on this drive.
3 receivers on this near side.
Here's a snap, low, picked up. Cam Carpenter coming. He's going to hit the quarterback late, and that's an easy flag. So they are going to pick up the first down on the late hit against Carpenter.
Boy, the pass was intended for Daniel Cox, and he was open. I mean, if he would have caught that ball, it would have gone all the way to the end zone. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down on 3rd and 16.
Yeah, and like you say, Monticello's been pinning their ears back, and you see your teammates get a sack. You want a piece of that as well, and Cam Carpenter just a little late on the hit. And going to result in the first down for Water Canyon. Again, Wildcats on a sustained drive.
Yeah, and there's been 3 penalties against the Buckaroos so far in this game. We're 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. 8-0 is the score. Buckaroos ahead.
Here's a snap, handoff up the middle, and some good hard running.
Boy, number 52, Wallace Cook.
Handoff number 52, Wallace Cook.
John Lieber was trying to stand him up and kept his legs moving.
2-yard gain there. Needed to be a gang tackle. The coach mentioned that I think it was Wallace Cook, number 52, or maybe it's 42, Maverick Barlow. But some of their personnel are playing today and doing their best, but aren't necessarily 100%.
Yeah,
but
it was 52.
Man, that was 100% effort by Wallace Cook on that run.
So 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. Quarterback comes under center. Sends a man in motion, fakes a handoff to him. Now rolling out, looking to pass, and he's going to throw. It's going to be caught and will be pushed out of bounds by Will Rogers down to the 16-yard line. Water Canyon moving the ball.
Yes, they are. 14-yard completion gives them another first down, their 4th first down of this series. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. That was a nice play.
Yeah.
Had some movement, had a fake handoff. The quarterback kept it and rolled out and found Daniel Cox down the sideline. He catches and runs very well.
Yeah, quarterback led him well as well.
There's a fumble. Still on the ground.
And I think looks like Water Canyon's going to recover it for a gain of 1 or 2 on first down.
Wow.
So
big old 55 there. Dominique Lacorte was not going to be denied. I guess they're going to call it down at the 15-yard line, so that is a gain of 1.
Jerem Robinson subs into the game for the Buckaroos.
Wildcats into the red zone. See how they can convert in this scoring opportunity. 3:18 remaining in the first quarter.
There's a snap, low, picked up. Quarterback looking to pass. Pressure coming, gets away. He's going to throw. He's got a man.
There's a
and
flag.
A tackle is made around the 5-yard line.
Wallace Cook, there's going to be a holding call against Water Canyon. That was a nice throw, a nice catch, a nice play for Water Canyon, but there was holding in the offense on the offensive line, and so that ball is going to be called back. 10-yard penalty.
Replay second down. Yeah, Will Rogers making a good open field tackle there to prevent the touchdown. But again, the hold is what made the play go. So
2nd and 19. 2:58 and the clock's ticking. Beautiful evening. We're looking to the east, so we can't see the sunset, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's a spectacular sunset.
Bunch formation. They'll hand off on a counter, and Monticello is confused. They're going to be able to track the runner down. Will Rogers will push him down at the 14-yard line.
Daniel Cox was the runner there. He's a good runner all the way to the 14, so back getting. Well, it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Nice misdirection from the Wildcats there.
13-yard gain there.
Like that little counter run. So 3rd and 7. Coming up for the Wildcats. They've got an empty set.
The lights come on the field.
Here's a snap, looking to pass, rolling left. He's got some room. Now he's going to throw. It's going to be overthrown, incomplete. Going to make it 4th down.
4th and 7. Didn't see anyone kicking on either team. No punts, no kickoffs in the warm-up, so I haven't seen anything to suspect that Water Canyon's going to do anything but go for it here on 4th and 7.
Yeah, and especially the way Monticello moved the ball, I think they're really going to want to pick up points and try and match the Buckaroos.
Yeah.
And they've had big chunk plays against Monticello in this drive too. Two receivers either side, quarterback alone in the gun.
It's 4th and 7.
Here's a snap. Looking to pass, rolling out. Oh, jukes in a man, and John
Lieber brings him down in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 3, loss of 4. Boy, the key to that play, Hammond really rolls out well, and the defensive end for the Buckaroos on that far side got the post and kept him from going in, and so he had to cut in, and John Lieber was right there to swallow him up and turn the ball over on downs for the 2nd possession. A lot of positive yardage for the Wildcats, but it still ends in turnover to the Buckaroos.
There's a snap. They'll hand to Tavin Black. Tavin bouncing on the outside, still going. It's going to be a short gain, about 3-4 yards maybe on first down.
Number 30, ball carried with Monticello.
4-yard gain for Tavin on his second carry of the game.
2nd and 6. Here's a snap. Monticello going quick. Jackson's going to throw across the middle. He's got Jaden Camacho. Camacho is going to get down to the 44-yard line.
Boy, that was a nice catch, nice move by Jaden. After he caught the ball, too, we're almost to midfield. Looks like the Buckaroos are really speeding things up.
Yeah, Monticello going quick. Here's a snap. Kai's going to hand off to Tavin Black. Tavin, though, is going to be thrown in the backfield. 3 Wildcats there to swallow that play up. Nice game tackling for Water Canyon.
A highly paced offense here. The Buckaroos are moving. Kai's has 2 backs in the backfield with
Tommy
him.
Morrison with him there. Hard count. And Water Canyon, those push-ups paying off. They're not jumping off sides. Here's a snap low. Hand off to, fake to Tavin now. Jackson
ball's on the ground.
The ball is on the ground. It looks like the
Boy.
Going to be covered up by Peyton Atathley.
Dominic LaCourty was there in the backfield and wrapped Jackson up and pulled him down all the way back to the 35-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 8. Buckaroos had a nice play to get a first down, and now they're at 3rd and 20.
Kai's bringing the play in. 2 receivers split out either side. Empty look for Kai's. Sends Carter Rogers in motion. We're going to have a flag thrown. I think it's going to be a false start. Yeah, it's going to go against Monticello.
Buckaroos have hurt themselves with penalties. 30 yards in penalties so far, and we've got 3rd and 25. 3rd and a country mile.
Yeah. And this may be the final play of the first quarter. Monticello with an 8-0 lead, but Water Canyon has got some momentum. Here's a snap. Kai's looking to pass. Will load up, throw across the middle, and it is caught by Camacho down to the 40-yard line. So a good 10-yard pickup, but Monticello needs 15 more yards. We'll see what they do in the second quarter. Stick with us. You're listening and watching Red Rock 92 and streamutah.live. Take a break and be right back.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Welcome back again after one quarter of play. Monticello has got an 8-0 lead, but they're facing a 4th and 15 at their own 41-yard line, trying to get to the 45 of Water Canyon. It's been a good game so far, Bill.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, Monticello, you know, they scored on their first possession, 3 plays and 39 yards. But Water Canyon has shown some offensive prowess, and their defense has looked good. After giving up a couple of plays, I guess there's been 1 first down on this current drive. Kai's way back in the shotgun.
Gets the snap, looking to pass, loads up, throws, and it is going to be caught, almost intercepted. And now Carter Rogers is going to house this catch.
Wow, all the way to the end zone, a 59-yard throw, touchdown, score for the Buckaroos on a play that could have easily gone the other way. I mean, it was...
the defender got to
should he intercept that? Because he gets the ball way down at the line of scrimmage. If they don't, anyway, so I don't know if he was thinking that, but it went through his hands right to Carter, who turned and sprinted to the end zone. Touchdown for the Buckaroos in the first play from scrimmage in the second quarter.
Yeah, credit to Carter Rogers for bringing that ball down, and credit to Jackson. You know, he got it. It was close, but he got it to Carter as he was hit, as he let that ball go, as the point after attempt is blocked and no good. So score remains 14-0 for the Buckaroos. But wow, what a fourth down and 15. Bucks load up, and again, Carter Rogers brings down the ball, runs it in for 6, and
wow, what a play! What a play!
Yeah.
You know, you get speed and talent, a nice throw. Again, went right through a defender's hands.
Yeah.
And into Carter's hands, and all the way to the end zone he ran. Great play by Carter Rogers. Great throw by Jackson Kies. A nice score on 4th and 14 for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, pretty incredible. So Monticello, for the third time tonight, will kick the ball away, owning a 14-0 lead here early in the second quarter.
You know, I was at kickoff, there weren't very many people in the crowd, but it's starting to fill in here in Water Canyon. Yeah, you can just still see the signals of a growing school. Their band is one kid with a trombone, and I heard him playing. He's pretty good.
That's awesome. And John is going to miss the kick. It seemed like he was maybe trying to set up an onside attempt or squib or something, but just missed the ball. And so I guess there's no flag on that.
If he doesn't touch the ball, I think anyone past the 40-yard line would be offsides, wouldn't they?
That's what I would have assumed. There would have been a penalty, but
maybe they didn't get a signal. The white hat's thinking about it here, and now he's waving his arms. They're going to figure out what happened here. But it seems to me, if he had the signal to go, which it looked like he did, he went to kick the ball and missed it. There's nothing wrong with that, but the other Buckaroos crossed the 40-yard line, so they crossed the line of scrimmage before the play started. So I would think that's a 5-yard penalty.
Well, Bill and I are confused, just like fans on Sunday are now.
Yeah.
The NFL changed their kickoff rule. It'll be interesting to see if that works its way down to college and high school. It's supposed to be a bit safer, but
they're going to call another 5-yard penalty against the Buckaroos on the kick. You don't see that often.
Yeah. So
you see it on the golf course all the time. You swing and you miss. You see it on the baseball field.
The way he approached it too, I kind of wondered if he was trying to, hit a certain part of the ball to try and get an onside attempt or something, or I don't know what. But now this will be interesting. It's a bunch of green grass, and again, as we know, the 8-man game. You get an athlete in space, that can be a challenge. And
8-man game on an 11-man field. Water Canyon has 4 men on the front in case he squibs it again.
And this one will be a squib. It's going to be fielded and taken to past the 50-yard line. So great field position for Water Canyon. Start their third drive of the night.
10-yard return there by Isaiah Barlow gives Water Canyon the ball in the Buckaroo side of the field.
First down, Wildcats.
1st and 10 at the 49. Yeah.
Last possession, they had a sustained 60-yard drive that ended on 4th when they went for it on 4th down, and John Lieber caught the quarterback in the backfield and turned the ball over to the Buckaroos.
Quarterback's got one running back behind him here on 1st down. He'll look to pass, throw across the middle. It's going to be caught. And tackle made. Tom Morrison in on that tackle.
Adam Hammond to Xander Wright. It's good for a gain of 7.
Tom Morrison, Bean Rogers both in on the tackle.
Let's call that 6. That's going to be 2nd and 4. For the Wildcats on the 43-yard line of the Buckaroos. Beautiful evening. Got a nice moon. It's moving toward a full moon here in the next few days. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in Hilldale, Utah. Very close to Zion's Park, and you can tell by the rock that we're on the verge of some cool red rock country.
There's a snap. Pass is going to be short of the receiver. Pressure coming. Looks like Jerem Robinson back there.
And
Seth Taylor back there.
Cam was stomping the ground on his way to the quarterback. That would strike fear in the hearts of anyone clear-thinking quarterback. Third and 4, the 43-yard line of the Buckaroos.
Yeah.
Wildcats are once again in Buckaroo territory. Two receivers split to the far side, one running back behind Hammond. He sets the line, takes the snap.
There's a snap, looking to pass. Loading. Now he's going to scramble, and he's going to get the first down and go out of bounds. Carter Rogers, Tom Morrison there.
5-yard run by Hammond will give a first down.
I think it's closer to 10-yard run. But yeah,
it's a 43 to the 35.
All right.
Yeah, 8-yard run there. Thank you, David.
But a 1st and 10. Got it spotted at the 36-yard line. So, again, Water Canyon moving the ball in Buckaroo territory. Here's a snap, empty look. Quarterback will throw across the middle and just shy of both receivers getting a chance at that ball. I think Sander Wright was the intended receiver, but incomplete. And make it 2nd and 10. And Coach Anderson pregame talking about this team. They really like to sling the ball around. But a 2nd and 10 coming for Water Canyon.
Buckaroo sent 4 defenders to the quarterback. They are blitzing in addition to the lineman coming for the quarterback, putting a lot of pressure on him.
Here's a snap and fake the handoff. Quarterback's got it himself, looking to get the edge, and great open field tackle there by Jaden Camacho.
Boy, kept that to a gain of 2 in what could have been there was a lot of open space there for Hammond, and really nice play by Jaden Camacho to keep that to a 2-yard gain for the quarterback. 10-16 remaining in the first half. Score 14-0 for the Buckaroos. It's 24 Buckaroos dressed out and 16 Wildcats tonight. A lot of Wildcat jerseys in their street clothes on the sideline.
Yeah, a couple of injuries. Here's a snap, handoff, and it's going to be
Ryan Barlow around the right side.
And
he gets the corner.
Going to get pushed out. He's going to step out before they pushed him out. So
the Rogers brothers combined on that. Bean Rogers slowed him down, and Carter Rogers knocked him down, but not until he got inside the 20-yard line all the way to the 18. Another 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
So 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Monticello trying to keep Water Canyon out of the end zone. Hammond under center. Sends a man in motion. Takes a handoff to him. Now he's going to roll the other way. Tavin Black's there with Cameron Carpenter to drop him for a loss. Cam was in there first, and Tavin right there with him, and that is a great tackle for loss.
That's a Buckaroo Oreo sandwich right there. It's backwards, though. The dark jersey was in between. The 2 light white jerseys were on the outside, but, man, what a hit. What a play. 2nd and 17 is maybe 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15 for the Wildcats. Hammond's got 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on this near side. Empty set. Here's a snap. Rolling left. Lieber trying to track him down, and he will, but not make the tackle until he gets down to the 15-yard line. It's a good pickup on 2nd down.
It's an 8-yard gain there.
Got an injured player on the side of the field. Number 42 he's gonna get up and jog it off, but he was laying down for quite some time. He's gonna step out of the play.
Maverick Barlow. I think he was the one that the coach was saying was not 100%. And he's not 100% right now, that's for sure. Looks like 3rd and 6 is what we're going to face. We have a timeout on the field by the Water Canyon. 14-0 is our score, 8:26 remaining in the first half.
We'll be right back.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.co. Go Buckaroos!
Well, welcome you back to Water Canyon. Monticello, as you mentioned, Bill, sorry to interrupt you.
No, that was a great run there by the quarterback. So they spread these receivers wide, and Monticello goes out man-to-man coverage. So there's 4 Buckaroos that are rushing the quarterback. 3 linemen and the linebacker. It seems like with them they should be able to contain that quarterback, but he was able to get around the end, and there's open field there, and he got an 8-yard gain and put them in much better shape. 3rd and 6 is what we face at the 15-yard line.
And the ball is on the ground, and Water Canyon will cover it up. Cameron Carpenter almost getting the ball.
Daniel Cox was the one who ended up with the fumble recovery, so he's going to end up with a loss on that too. It was a nice play by Cox, but I'm going to write down that he lost 8 yards on that play. So we're back to where we were, 4th and long. Water Canyon has gone for it twice on 4th down, and we're unable to convert either time. This time it's at their Buckaroo 25-yard line. Hammond will take the snap in a shotgun. 3 receivers split to the far side with 3 defenders. Receiver on the near side, so we're back to the 3 linemen and the linebacker in the middle.
Here's a snap. He'll throw this near side. It's got to be a one-on-one tackle made, and Jaden Camacho's having himself a great game as he has had some good passes and now makes the tackle to prevent a first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Possession to Monticello, 7:21 remaining in the first half. Buckaroos with a 14-0 lead.
All the way down inside the 14-yard line, but the Buckaroos stop them once again. They have bent but have not broken yet, and still have a shutout going with 7:21 in the first half.
Jackson Kai's in the gun. He's got Tavin Black by his side. 2 receivers on the near side and a tight end. He'll hand off to Carter Rogers. We'll have a penalty, though. False start against the Buckaroos.
They're racking them up, the penalties. Inside the 10-yard line.
So a 1st and 15 for the Buckaroos, and that's definitely been part of the story of this first half. I mean, Monticello still with the 2-score lead, but these penalties have hurt. They do send a man in motion, low snap, handoff to Tavin Black. He'll cut across the field the other way, and Tavin Black is 1 man away. Nice tackle in the open field. But Black does get the 20 yards needed, or 15 needed plus 5, 20-yard pickup for Tavin.
Good for a 1st and 10, and I think Tavin ran about 40 yards on that 20-yard pickup. He was in motion, came to this near side, then cut back the other side, and really a nice open field tackle is the only thing that kept him out of the end zone.
Tavin will get it again. Now goes to that left side again and gets hit out of bounds. Pick up about 6 on 1st down. Yeah, cutting back like that, Tavin, had a really good read on the field of where those blocks were. That's where the green grass is.
Yeah.
It's the way that, blocks are being made. So it's a nice run there. And another good one, make it 2nd and 4. Here's a snap, fake the handoff. Now throw to Carter Rogers, and he's going to pick it up. They are going to blow it dead. They waited until Carter picked it up to be certain whether it was a fumble or
it was out
pass.
in the flat. It was a forward pass, but it was close enough that everyone was kind of wondering what was going to happen. 3rd and 4. 6:25 remaining in the first half. A 14-0 Buckaroo lead on a beautiful night in Hilldale, Utah.
Here's a snap and a penalty. Offsides on Water Canyon.
Water Canyon.
Which that's a tough penalty because that snap was a little bit fumbled, but instead Monticello is going to pick up a 1st down off the penalty yardage. 6:23 remaining in the half, and the Bucks will move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And timeout for the Buckaroos.
Take one as well and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blandine, call 678-2000, or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
All right, welcome you back, and Monticello picks up a 1st down. We got a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line coming. Monticello with the lead. 6:23 remaining in the first half.
Beautiful night in Hilldale.
Here's a snap. Handoff is going to go to Tommy Morrison. Tommy's going to lose the ball.
Looks like
I think it's going to
brought
be
down
recovered
by Water Canyon. Number 20. Isaiah Barlow picks up the fumble. He's going to turn the ball over.
1st down, Wildcats.
It's a nice run there by Tommy, but he was stripped there at the end, and Isaiah Barlow was there to pick it up. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line
of Monticello.
Yeah, Water Canyon's offense has spent most of this half in the Monticello side of the field, but have been unable to finish a drive.
Well, I'll have another opportunity here. Here's a snap, and the ball is fumbled and going to be covered up by the Wildcats. Quarterback scooped it up, but had his knee on the ground when he grabbed it, so it'll be a loss of 5 on 1st down. Ball right at midfield. 6 minutes remaining in the half. Monticello, the 2-score lead.
And there's a new quarterback in the game for the Wildcats, Alan Hainline.
He'll throw to the left side. Catch made for a gain of 5. And they'll blow it dead. So Xander Wright will pick up 5 yards for the Wildcats.
So the starting quarterback, Adam Hammond, and I thought he's done a great job. He's standing here on the sideline. Number 7, Alan Hainline, has come in. I think this is the first series that he's been in. Number 1 and number 7 are very similar looking, but I'm pretty sure that Hammond, this is his first series that he's out.
Yeah, and he's got his helmet off being evaluated. It looks like here's a throw and going to be broken up. And again, close timing there on the defense, but Will Rogers breaks up the pass.
Xander Wright and Bean Rogers, William Rogers, and the ball all converged at the same point at the same time. and falls incomplete.
4th and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line. And again, Hammond's he's got his helmet off and talking to some sort of coach or PT or someone. So we'll see if he gets back in. Water Canyon is going to spend a timeout here. 4th down coming. We'll take a break and be right back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
Welcome back. 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Monticello with a 14-0 lead over Water Canyon.
You know, we're right on the border, the Utah-Arizona border, and in this part of the state, Utah is on daylight savings time and Arizona is not.
Yeah.
In fact, my phone had one time and David's was an hour different I asked the coach what happens and they said, everyone just lives on Utah time.
Here's a punt for the Wildcats. Monticello's got no one back to field it. It's going to go out of bounds. A very favorable spot to the Wildcats. They're going to walk it back, looks like. The 17-yard line is where Monticello will get the ball. That's about where it was. The official is just being very official on his measurement.
Yeah, he's following his name. He's an official.
Yeah. So long field in front of the Buckaroos with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Yeah, you know, we talk often about Monument Valley. You know, that's probably someplace if you had a golf club and a driver, you could probably drive to the Arizona border. I think you might be able to kick a PAT to the Arizona border here. It's just the street.
Yeah, Uzona is the street right next to us.
Yeah, here's Kai's loads up. He's got Carter Rogers. Rogers will get a pass down to the 40-yard line.
Boy, it's a nice throw, nice catch. Let him just a little bit more, he'd still be running all the way into the end zone. But that's going to be a 23-yard gain and a 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. At the 40-yard line of Monticello. 2 receivers near. Carter Rogers goes in motion. He gets the handoff. He's going around the left side. And boy, he runs into number 23, Daniel Cox, who's really an excellent player on both sides of the ball for the Wildcats. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 0 gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Daniel Cox is a senior. Number 23. He plays great on both sides. Kai's back to pass, a little screen pass to Tavin Black. He gets by the first defender, is hit by the second, runs over him. He has a whole string of blue shirts hanging onto his legs. He gets about 7 yards before he's finally brought down. Boy, that was a nice catch. It was he had to go up and get that ball. He avoided one defender, tanked another, and dragged a few. 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3 for the Buckaroos on the near hash mark here. Black in the backfield behind Kais, who will take it in the shotgun. Tight end on the far side is Morrison. Carter Rogers, it's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th and 3.
Pass incomplete. 4th down.
Slow developing play there. And as Carter Rogers crossed the field, there's just a lot of people to run into there, and so slowed that play down. As pressure was coming on Kais, he lofted it trying to lead Carter, but it fell incomplete. And now will be 4th down. Kais goes off to the sideline to talk to Coach Anderson, comes back with the play. 3:32 remaining on the incomplete pass. The clock stops. Got 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Kai's alone in the backfield. He has a hard count, and it works. And number 55, Dominic Licordi, who played last year, he is going to give Monticello a 1st and 10 by jumping on a hard count. crossing the ball into Wildcat territory at their 48-yard line. Comes Cameron Carpenter to the fullback spot. Tavin Black behind him. Kais takes the ball from center, pitches it out to Tavin with the lead blocker and Cameron, and Tavin gets the gap and gets to the corner. Is brought down there by number 52, Wallace Cook. Great play to stop that because Tavin was on his way to the end zone, but a nice play by Cook to bring him down. It's a 13-yard gain and another 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Their third first down on this drive. There's a big old pile of people. I imagine that's going to be Tavin in the middle of that pile with the ball. LaCourty brings him down after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Buckaroos at the Wildcat 32. Kai's behind center. He's back to pass. He has a wide open Carter Rogers. The pass is just off his fingertips. Incomplete. Make it 3rd and 6. 2:43 remaining in the first half. The Buckaroos with a 2-touchdown lead. Having some technical issues we're working on here. This offensive set with Kais taking the ball from center instead of the shotgun. Cameron Carpenter there as a fullback. Pitches it to Tavin Black. Pursuit catches up with him. There are 5 blue shirts there. Really nice pursuit there. On 3rd and 7. It's going to be a loss of 1. Make it 4th and 8. Buckaroos on their second touchdown, they went for it on 4th and 14. A 59-yard touchdown pass from Kais to Carter Rogers. So they went for it on 4th down before. Going to call timeout and figure out what the plan is going to be. There's 2:24 remaining in the first half, a 14-0 lead here at Water Canyon High School in beautiful Hilldale, Utah. Again, Water Canyon is in the Washington School District, and as you can imagine, there's heat here. It's about, what did he say, about 1,200 feet altitude higher than St. George. So it's high desert, not quite as oppressively hot as St. George would be, and it cools off in the evening up here too. We doing okay?
Yeah, we'll probably switch cameras here at halftime, so we shouldn't have as many issues, but try and get you into the end of the first half. Monticello coming up 4th down. Here's Kais looking to pass. Got some time. He's going to load, and it's going to be intercepted. And Carter Rogers, nope, doesn't make the tackle. It's Rogers and Bean Rogers.
Landon rolling on the interception for Water Canyon. The senior gets the ball, will turn it over. The interception is a turnover for the Wildcats. They'll take over at their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:14 remaining. Wildcats will want to score here in the half. Go into the locker room just behind by 1 instead of 2. Of course, the Buckaroos will do all in their power to stop that from happening.
Man in motion, fake the handoff, and up the middle they go. Good hard running.
Big runner, Wallace Cook, right up the middle. John Lieber was the first one to hit him and hangs on till the end, but it's not until after Cook has carried him about 8 yards. 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats. Clock is ticking.
Again, same play up the middle. Lieber will meet the runner. He's going to get the first down. But again, clock ticking. Stops to move the chains. Man in motion. They'll hand it to him.
Number 12, Ryan Barlow. He gets the corner. He's headed upfield. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's finally brought down there by Morrison, but not until he's all the way into Buckaroo territory to the 36-yard line.
First down.
23-yard play there. Really nice running.
Quarterback under center. He's going to spike it to stop the clock. 1:11 remaining in the half.
And it's still number 7, Alan Hainlin, behind center. He's the junior quarterback. Adam Hammond, the starting quarterback, is still on the sideline holding his helmet.
Second and 10 for the Wildcats after the spike. And they'll run a little counter play.
Daniel Cox.
Tommy Morrison, good pursuit.
Cox still has it. Well, he's finally brought down. Really nice running by Daniel Cox. It's going to be a 6-yard gain. Will make it 3rd and 4. They had the spike, so it's 3rd and 4. 48 seconds. Clock is ticking.
Here's a snap low, and it's on the ground.
Still on the ground, and finally picked up by Hainline.
It's going to make it 4th and 10, and the clock is running. 30 seconds remaining in the half.
I think they used up all their timeouts earlier in the game, so this may be the last. Well, it'll be the last offense. Well, they could get a first down, I guess, but 4th and 10. 3 receivers split to the near side here, 1 to the far side.
10 seconds left in the half. There's pressure. Pass is thrown. It's going to be dropped.
Off his fingertips. No good. John Lieber was right in the quarterback's face, hitting him on 4th down. Once again for the 4 out of 4 possessions.
Yeah, Water Canyon moving the ball, but unable to
on downs.
Pick up needed 4th down conversions. Guess they did have a punt on that previous possession.
Yeah, they did have one punt, but they've gone for it 4 times on 4th down and have failed to make the first down all 4 times.
7 seconds remaining in the half. Monticello with the ball. There's Kai's in the gun. 2 backs. He'll fake the handoff, loads up, throws to Rogers. Oh! Unable to bring it in.
That's William Bean Rogers is the intended receiver. No good. Incomplete. Have time for one more. 3 seconds on the clock. The final play of the first half, you can assume.
Yeah, barring penalty.
Seth Taylor, the center, over the ball. He's going to snap it back to Kais.
Here's a snap. It's low. Kais is going to take a knee. And that'll take us to halftime. 14-0 lead for the Buckaroos through one half of play. It's been quite the game, Bill.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there's many ways to measure the success of the game, but there's really only one that counts, which is the score. And I think if you look up total yardage, if you look up number of first downs earned, if you look up penalty yardage, the Buckaroos have struggled here and there. But if you look at the scoreboard, big play offense by these 2 sprinters, Tavin Black and Carter Rogers, and Monticello is ahead 14-0 at halftime.
Very good. We'll hear from some sponsors and be back. Stick with us. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check BlueMTNFoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
The Chris Black Agency is a proud supporter of Monticello High School sports. Chris has been with Farmers Insurance for more than 35 years and writes all lines of insurance, from autos to homes, life insurance, ATVs and boats, and business. Customer service is the agency motto, with offices in Monticello and Moab. Come by at 97 South Main in Monticello or call 435-587-2230. Let's go Bucks.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Well, good evening. We welcome you back to Water Canyon High School. The Wildcats trailing your Monticello Buckaroos 14-0 at half. Monticello getting their first drive of the game. Tavin Black scoring on a 30-yard run. Monticello's second drive looked like it was ready to stall out. About a 4th and a 15. Jackson Keyes threw a deep ball and got close to getting tipped or intercepted. Instead, Carter Rogers came down with it, ran it all the way in for 6, and that's been the scoring. I guess a point after attempt was caught by Jerem Robinson. Makes the score 14-0 here at the half.
Boy, and a game of inches, too, because literally that 4th and 14, which is a tough call, is right in that, should we punt it or not, to get a 59-yard touchdown pass that went right through a defender's hands into Carter's hands, and off he goes to the races. 14-0 is the score. This game could really look different depending on a few breaks, and of course that's why you like to have big play people, which the Buckaroos have. Just to take a look at the first half statistics, Tavin Black has 71 yards on 8 carries and 1 touchdown. Jackson Keyes has completed 7 of 12 passes for 140 yards, including a touchdown and an interception. Carter Rogers has 4 completions, 4 catches for 97 yards and a touchdown. Jerem Robinson, really a nice 3-yard extra point conversion, a catch from pass from Keyes. And Jaden Camacho has 2 catches for 33 yards. 144 yards in the air, 63 in the ground, 203 yards total offense for the Buckaroos. They had 6 first downs. If you look at Water Canyon, they had 9 first downs. They moved the ball well. The Buckaroo defense bent, but it did not break. They still are pitching a shutout after 1 half of play. Total yardage for Water Canyon on the ground, 21 yards and 20 yards in the, or 58 yards, I mean, in the air. So that was 89 yards total offense compared to 203 for the Buckaroos. Really a well-played game, a close game. I have to be concerned going into the locker room for the Buckaroos on penalties. They gave up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties, 75 yards in penalty yardage. The Wildcats had 3 penalties for 20 yards, but I don't know. Saw a lot of good things, and the Buckaroos should feel very good to be ahead 14-0 at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, and I think it's where you come in with expectations on games, right? Again, this is Water Canyon's just 3rd year playing football. We've seen, they've been, improving, but Monticello in their one game last year beat them pretty handily, and so anyways, it'll be interesting to see what we get moving forward from the Buckaroos.
Yeah, the Wildcats have been cursed by injuries, and their starting quarterback, Adam Hammond, who completed 5 of 10 passes for 53 yards and I think scrambled well. Boy, he was sacked a number of times and handled the ball well, but he was on the sideline with his helmet off for much of the second quarter into the game. To replace him is Alan Hainline, another junior, but there was really a marked impact on the Wildcat offense when their starting quarterback went down.
Yeah. Well, very good. Again, it's a 14-0 lead for Monticello here at half. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
We are members of Unity Club and the San Juan County Youth Coalition.
Unity's mission is to foster the spiritual, mental, physical, and social development of American Indians, Native Hawaiians, and Alaskan Native youth,
and to build strength and self-reliance through greater youth involvement, which can inspire hope and change lives.
The San Juan County Youth Coalition mission is to reduce the risk of substance misuse and suicide by supporting, empowering, and educating youth and their families in San Juan.
Parents and guardians, you can help your children reduce the risk of underage drinking and other drug misuse by using of the following evidence-based strategies.
Teach the risks. At an early age, begin talking to your children about not drinking alcohol or using other illicit drugs.
Help your kids choose friends wisely. Studies show that if your kids' friends drink or use drugs, the risk of your kid to do so significantly increases.
Parents, I ask that you please discuss with your children what they can do if they are offered drugs at a party.
Consistently enforce the rules, give appropriate consequences every time, and reward your kids for staying drug and alcohol free.
Let's work together as parents, teachers, community members, and youth
to reduce the risk of unhealthy behaviors in the San Juan County.
Let's do this!
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Building a state championship team requires a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of athletes, parents, and coaches. Although receiving a trophy is an amazing experience, even more important is the personal character and strength that students can develop and then use throughout their lives. It is important for our youth to be involved in whatever positive and healthy activities they can be, and it is important for parents and community members to support them. By providing opportunities for positive involvement, teaching skills required to be successful in that involvement, and by giving recognition to our youth when they use those skills, we are helping reduce the risk of youth substance abuse and suicide in our communities. Whether it is a state championship team, learning to play an instrument, excelling academically, or simply learning to work hard and believe in themselves, the benefits gained from those efforts are great examples of increased protection against unhealthy behaviors. We need to work together as parents, teachers, families, and community partners to make this happen. Let's do this!
All right, welcome you back. StreamUtah.live and Red Rock 92. Got some, getting it about 2:15 remaining in halftime. Monticello with a 14-0 lead.
We've been doing some camera work here, trying to get our cameras all working in the right direction. We want to thank our sponsors. These are companies that go out of their way to sponsor programs and sponsor these broadcasts, and they certainly would appreciate your support. They include Primary Residential Mortgage. They can help you structure the best deal with 30 years of experience and know-how. Napa Motor Parts, you can get everything you need at their stores in Blanding and Monticello. Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Creative Floors and Blanding, covering all of San Juan County for your carpet and flooring needs. Crowley Construction, dirt work, road construction, driveways, any job, big or small, give them a call. Four Corners Regional Care Center is a skilled nursing and rehabilitation facility in a comfortable, caring setting. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the landscape and the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. Dependable Auto, Brad Stoddard and his crew can get the job done at Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello. Pick a Stitch Embroidery and Apparel has a wide variety of quality products, and they can customize and personalize them all. Thank you for your support of our broadcasts, and once again, they certainly would appreciate your support. Local business is the linchpin of the economy, and these people do great work. We appreciate their support. They allow us to travel 300 plus miles today to cover this game and bring Buckaroo action to you in the comfort of your own home, if that's where you are or if you're on the road. Glad that you're with us. The second half is going to begin here in about 30 seconds. They generally, well, teams are taking the field, so it looks like we will start on time too. We've always had added time onto the clock the last few games, but it looks like they're going to get this started right on time.
Well, very good. And yeah, looking forward to second half action. See what the adjustments are for both teams.
Buckaroo's pitching a shutout so far and have looked really good in spurts. Water Canyon moved the ball well, but haven't quite been able to finish a drive. 14-0 is our score.
Yeah, and something else we like to do at halftime, let you know of other scores. The only one we have in 8-man is Rich Rebels played a 11-man game earlier tonight. They lost 21-20 to North Sevier.
Wow. That was a home game for Rich. They have a new field and new lights. They played it in the daytime on the old field. They're not quite ready yet.
Yeah.
The ball is off. Deep man is Tavin Black. Oh, it takes
got to be recovered.
And be recovered Water Canyon. By Water Canyon. No.
Oh, wow. Water Canyon was right there. Yes, they do have it. Wildcats will recover, and they'll have a short field to start the second half.
Dominic LaCourty gets that fumble. It's at the 27-yard line. Boy, that ball hit and bounced in the wrong direction 10 yards, and none of the backfield people had any idea what was going on. LaCourty recovers that fumble, and Water Canyon, with the first turnover of the second half, is going to take over. 1st and 10.
Short field.
A short field.
1st and 10, yeah, ball at the 26-yard line for the Wildcats. Send a man in motion, snap, fake the handoff, go up the middle. Cameron Carpenter will stand the man up for a loss.
Big number 52, Wallace Cook, who's a tough runner. He met his match in that face-to-face. Cameron brought him down, loss of 3. Make it 2nd and 13 at the 30-yard line.
Peyton Atathley was a little slow off that pile. Might have got landed on awkwardly. But he is up and ready to bring some pressure on 2nd down. Pistol formation, quarterback looking to pass, and he'll throw to the left, and it'll be incomplete.
Boy, Carter Rogers thought he had a beat on it, but it just went off his fingertips and to the receiver, Xander Wright, who couldn't bring it in. We still have Alan Hainline, the second-string quarterback, behind center for the Wildcats, and Adam Hammond, the first-string quarterback, who really looked pretty good at times, is on the sideline.
Looking to pass. He'll throw across the middle and just not quite to his man Morrison on some good defense, but incomplete pass. Going to make it 4th, 13.
Ryan Barlow was the intended receiver on that, and as you mentioned, Tommy Morrison with some tight defense.
So 4th down coming. Wildcats have not been able to convert yet.
They were 0 for 4 on 4th down in the first half. Let's see if their fortunes change here in the second half. They split 3 receivers to the far side. Man-to-man coverage on them by the Buckaroos.
Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Throwing to the middle, and it'll be intercepted by Carter Rogers.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, maybe better for Carter to bat that down, but hard to pass up an opportunity to snag that ball on 4th down and be a turnover and possession to the Buckaroos.
And 0 for 5 now on 4th down conversion attempts for the Wildcats. Well, they've got Buckaroos pinned deep. That's as good as a good punt.
Yeah.
Monticello 9-yard line, it looks like 8-yard line.
Kai is under center. He's got Carpenter as the up back, gives to Tavin Black. Tavin bounces to the left side, lowers the shoulder, now spins, still going.
Boy,
and out across the 20-yard line.
Excellent run by Tavin Black, 15 yards and a 1st and 10 on the first play from scrimmage for the Buckaroos in this second half. Really sets the tone. Boy, he ran well. He spun out of tackles. He ran out of tackles. He kept his feet churning. 1st and 10.
Here's a snap. Handoff to Black. He'll go on the left side, lowers his shoulder, keeps his legs, and will be pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Call that a gain of 7.
2nd down. Hard count, and they'll look to the sideline to adjust.
White Hat's trying to get the clock to turn on. He did not go out of bounds, I guess, on that.
Guys will load up, throw, and Tommy Morrison not quite able to get there. It looked like there was a little bit of a jersey tug, but it's consistent calling throughout the game. They've let a little bit of contact go.
Well, on that interception on that 4th down attempt, there was some hand fighting between the receiver and the defender that Carter ended up with the interception.
10:34 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and a long 3.
Yeah, Kai's in the gun. Here's a snap. Fakes the handoff, will look to throw, throws the out route, and just unable to complete the pass.
Bean Rogers, the intended receiver. 4th and 4 at the 31-yard line, your own 31. This is one maybe we punt. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Buckaroos are they're aggressive though. And under 5 yards to go. I think that's why they felt good throwing that pass. I wouldn't be surprised to see if there's, and it is another pass. They will load up and throw. Wow, that was a tough pass and catch. And it's going to fall incomplete.
Really nice defense by Ryan Barlow on that.
Yeah.
Falls incomplete, and on the first possession, turns the ball over on 4th down and puts Wildcats with the ball at the Buckaroo 31-yard line.
2nd possession for Water Canyon to start this close in the half.
Yeah. I mean, they started the first possession on the 27. Now they're starting this one on the 31. Boy, that is something that an offensive coordinator prays for is a short field. Let's see if the Wildcats can convert.
Here's a pass, pressure coming, and the quarterback's going to get it away. It's going to be knocked up in the air, and intercepted! Wow, juggled and finally grabbed. What a play.
That Jaden Camacho brings it down. Wow, What a play. So on back-to-back plays, passes by Water Canyon, they throws interceptions. Carter Rogers on the first and Jaden Camacho. Man, Jaden was doing a little juggling there, and that was awesome defensive play there.
1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. They'll hand to Tavin Black. Tavin up the middle. He's got some speed. Can he get it? Wow, Tavin to the 50, to the 40, to the 30.
80.
Tavin Black will go all the way in for 6.
85-yard touchdown run by Tavin Black. He's got 100-meter speed, and he used up 85 of the 100 yards on that one. But incredible touchdown run. 10:05. We're just 2 minutes into the third quarter, and the Buckaroos are once again on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the most efficient 100-yard dash because I think he veered out of his lane a little bit. So,
yeah, but if he did that at the state meet, he'd get disqualified.
Yeah,
because he'd knock down a few people clearly on the way.
No kidding. Monticello set to go for 2. They'll bring Morrison in. He's kind of the utility man. He's been running back, been tight end, and now he's in the slot for this play. Monticello is short a man, and they'll send one in motion. Now they'll look to throw to that man. That's Carter Rogers in for 2. Makes the score 22-0 for the Buckaroos.
Wow. You know, you talk about an offensive coordinator in an ideal situation, get the ball in 2 possessions at the 30-yard line of your opponent, scoring position almost to start the drive, and what comes out of it is a couple of interceptions and then an 85-yard sprint to the end zone by Tavin Black. All of a sudden, 22-0 is our score, just 2 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, what a way to start the second half for the Buckaroos. They're up 22-0 now. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Here at Lisle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lisle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Welcome back. Monticello set to kick the ball off. Here's Lieber, and it'll be picked up at the 20-yard line by the Wildcats. Tackle attempted at the 30, brought down at the 35.
23, Daniel Cox with the return after the 35-yard line.
Good return from Daniel Cox.
So for their third series of the second half, they'll start at their own 35-yard line, 65 yards away from pay dirt.
But again, this is a Wildcat offense that we've seen move the ball, a fair amount of penalties. Looks like maybe a sideline warning against the Wildcats. I didn't quite see that for sure, but anyways, they've moved the ball, done it off of penalties, off of some good runs and pass completions. But like you say, Bill, Monticello still pitching a shutout.
Yeah, 22-0.
Water Canyon will come to the ball.
Alan Hainline, second string quarterback behind center.
And in motion, they'll fake the hand. No, they will go up the middle.
Big old number 52, Wallace Cook. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Tom Morrison doing a nice job being assignment sound and making the tackle. .9:30 remaining in the third quarter. 22-0 lead for the Bucks. Quarterback under center sends a man in motion and will give up the middle and a lot of space up the middle for a big gain.
Brought down by Carter Rogers, but not until after a big gain into Buckaroo territory down to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. 18-yard gain there by Wallace Cook on his second carry of the half. Well, I guess his third. He In their first possession, he lost 3 yards, so it's 15 yards rushing for Cook here in the second half.
1st and 10, man in motion. They'll go up the middle again, and right there to make the tackle, Jerem Robinson. That looked like his lateral drop.
Yes.
I've seen him used before on the wrestling mat. He stood the man up, couldn't get him over, so he pulled him over himself for a tackle for a loss.
That did look like a excellent wrestling move by Jerem. He's had a good game. Scored that extra point, caught the pass in the extra point, and has looked good defensively.
2nd and 13 for the Wildcats. Handoff goes outside, and good job blowing up that play was Peyton Atathlete.
Yeah.
He was the edge, and he just pushed
the edge back, too.
Yeah.
Runner was trying to get the corner and just couldn't get it because the corner kept moving in the wrong direction.
Yeah, really like that work by Peyton, and he pushed the player blocking him into the runner. He didn't necessarily shed the block quite right away, but made the right play, and it's going to be a loss and bring up 3rd and 14 for Water Canyon. .7:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Here's a snap. Oh, ball is fumbled, and
boy, a big old pile of blue and white jerseys.
Monticello maybe has it. No, Water Canyon's going to cover that up.
Boy, after their first down, they've just gone in the wrong direction here. It's going to be 4th and 18, it looks like.
Yeah, we'll take a break, take a timeout, and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
I'll welcome you back. Reason for that timeout was an injury to Maverick Barlow, number 42 for the Wildcats. Carter Rogers is back deep for the Buckaroos to receive a punt, which is away. And it's caught by Rogers at the 30-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 36. Good coverage by Water Canyon. And Monticello will have the 1st and 10 at the 36. 35.
6:52 remaining in this 3rd quarter. 22-0 is the score. And Barlow is off the sideline too. So
2 backs for the Buckaroos. They'll hand off. Oh, ball is fumbled, and Kais covers it. Yeah, so it's going to be a loss on 1st down on the fumble.
It's going to be a loss of 6. Make it 2nd and 16.
Yeah, 2nd and 16 coming for the Buckaroos. Kais sends a man in motion. It's Carter Rogers. Handoff to Tavin Black the other way. Tavin gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a little bit past.
Tackle made by number 31, Lester Barlow.
So 3rd and 9 coming for the Buckaroos.
Got some confusion. We got 7 players on the field for Water Canyon now. Now there's 8.
Kais is going to load up and throw downfield, and good defense from number 23.
Barlow with the coverage on the play. Fourth down.
And it'll fall incomplete. 4th down for the Buckaroos. Fourth and 9, Monticello huddled up, and see what the Buckaroos bring out.
So they went for it on 4th and 10 earlier in this quarter, and they're going to go for it again.
Yeah, 4th and 15 was their second score of the game.
Yeah.
So Monticello going to go for it. Trying to get to the 45. They'll send Rogers in motion. Here's to Rogers.
Double
now
reverse.
the reverse. And
Camacho.
Jaden Camacho trying to get the edge. And he is going to get to the 50 and be pushed out of bounds.
Wow.
At the 42-yard line.
23-yard run there by Jaden Camacho on a double reverse. Good for a 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. So they went for it on 4th and 10. Wow. 4th down conversion, their second of the game.
5:28 remaining in the third quarter. Kai's under center. Here's a snap. Takes the handoff. He'll look to throw. He's got Tavin on the wheel route to the 20-10 touchdown, Tavin Black.
Pass complete to number 30. Touchdown.
42-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Kais to Tavin Black. You know, coming out of the backfield, boy, you can really catch. If a linebacker's defending you, you're in trouble. And if a defensive back's defending you, if you catch him on his heels, you can just blow right past him. And that's what happened. Tavin caught that in full stride and all the way into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Buckaroos.
5:20 remaining in the third quarter. Monticello will look to kick this extra point. This one from Lieber does get away, but is no good. So the count 28-0. Monticello leads. We'll take a quick break and be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
All right, welcome back. Friday Night Lights in Hilldale, Utah. Water Canyon Wildcats hosting the Buckaroos, and Monticello now match their scoring in the first half here in the third quarter. Makes it 28-0. 5:20 remaining in the quarter. And a challenge for Water Canyon. You know, talking to Coach Horsley, he rehearsed Horsley before the game. It was injuries that were the challenge, and they've got some more here tonight. Short kick is going to be covered by John Lieber. Barely gets the 10 yards. John
I think he's
escorts it away, and onside recovery at the 50-yard line. We'll see. Maybe Water Canyon wrestled it away.
No, it's Water Canyon ball.
You know,
right at the 50-yard line.
I think John did get the recovery, but, you know, sometimes it's who comes up with it at the bottom of the pile. That's what the officials are maybe discussing. Nope. They're just making sure they got the right ball. I thought John was there first.
Yeah, John was definitely there. He seemed to be the only one aware of what was going on, and came down on it, and looked like he had the ball initially at least, but it is Water Canyon ball. Yeah, there are only 5 players with helmets on the sideline, so they're down to 13 players right now, which is really a tough way to run a game, including out there is number 15, Rockwell Barlow, a freshman wide receiver who's probably less than 100 pounds.
Deep pass is going to fall incomplete on first down. Carter Rogers on the coverage.
Boy, there were opportunities, they started that second half with 2 scoring opportunities deep in Buckaroo territory and 2 interceptions thrown by the second string quarterback, who's doing a great job considering challenges he's facing. But Buckaroos, it looks like they're beginning to pull away.
Here's a snap and passes up and going to be caught. And
receiver's going to get away. Daniel Cox is going to make it all the way inside the 10-yard line before he's brought down by Carter Rogers.
Yeah, nice tackle by Carter Rogers to save the tackle.
Down to the 6-yard line. That's a 44-yard pass and catch. Hainline to Daniel Cox. 1st and 10. 1st and goal for the Wildcats. Once again, they're knocking on the Buckaroos' door.
And an opportunity for Water Canyon. Quarterback under center, sends a man in motion, and will hand it up. The up back is going to be tackled.
Ran into Noah Diltz. Noah had a nice tackle there. It's going to be a loss of 2.
Second and goal at the 9.
Noah's a freshman out there. He's got good size for a freshman. And that was a nice tackle of a really good hard runner, too.
Yeah. Again, quarterback under center. Sends a man in motion. And he's going to be tackled before he can go. The ball's going to be scooped, and they are going to call it down. Carter Rogers was ready to house that fumble.
Noah Diltz, once again, just comes barreling in. And another tackle for loss. That's a 5-yard loss. Make it 3rd and goal at the 14.
.250 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Throw is caught for 6.
Touchdown. 14-yard touchdown pass from Allen Hainline to Daniel Cox puts the Wildcats on the board. Their first score of the night. It's a nice play. 2:34 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Water Canyon set to go for 2 here. Here's a snap, pass to the end zone, and it's going to be broken up. Point attempt after is no good. So Water Canyon on the board makes the score 28-6, 2:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Take a quick break and be right back on Red Rock 92, streamutah.live.
All right, we're live back at Water Canyon High School. We've had a camera change here. We've had some technical problems. If you're watching, you probably know that already better than I do. But Water Canyon set to kick off. They're kicking from their own 40. Tavin Black deep for the Buckaroos. The ball is up and away. Black receives it at the 18-yard line, comes up the near side, gets the corner. He's tiptoeing and runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, 41-yard line, where the Monticello Buckaroos will take over 1st and 10. Again, the story here is a nice drive, 50-yard scoring drive for the Wildcats, their first scoring drive of the game, culminating in a 14-yard touchdown pass from their second-string quarterback to Daniel Cox.
So 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Jackson Kai's in the gun, gets the snap, hands to Tavin Black. Tavin tries to get the edge, and he will for 5, nearly 10 yards on 1st down. Good run from Tavin Black.
Boy, with that wider field, this is an 11-man field. You can see playing a 8-man football on 11-man field gives the advantage to speed, and Tavin just ran due east for about 40 yards and then turned upfield, got all the way down, 9-yard gain on that, make it 2nd and 1.
Yeah, right there at midfield. 50 yards to go for the Buckaroos. I don't know, there's some sort of discussion. I don't know why Water Canyon's. Oh, there's a penalty flag. It's going to be picked up. No, it's unsportsmanlike against Water Canyon.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. He'll take the ball all the way down to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and it's tough. You know, if you're Water Canyon, you've played Monticello really tough, and you've had some injuries and some things haven't gone your way. You know, you felt like you've been in this game, and they still are, of course, but
yeah, I just heard that "I believe that we will win" chant coming from the Water Canyon stands, but
yeah, they've got a tall task ahead of them, and 15 yards personal foul is not what they're looking for. Here's the counter run, and there's a bunch of open daylight for Carter Rogers.
Boy, nice.
He's going to get down and be pushed out of bounds inside the 10.
Down to the 6-yard line. Boy, that was a nice play. It's hard to follow that play if you're the defense. You don't know who has the ball, and then you realize the fastest guy on the field probably has the ball.
Yeah.
Carter really had 2 nice cuts as he headed upfield to get all the way inside the 6-yard line. It looks like the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Buckaroos.
Jackson in the gun. Tavin Black by his side. And the snap is low. Tavin's going to pick it up. Nope, he still doesn't have it. Now he's going to fall on it at the 26-yard line. So 2nd and goal for the Buckaroos.
A 19-yard loss on that.
Yeah.
Nice hustle by Tavin. Jump on the ball after it had scooted out.
Yeah,
and then he fumbled it too.
Yeah, he was trying to scoop it up and make something happen, but when that ball's bouncing, sometimes it's better to just cover it up. But regardless, it's a loss on the play, and 2nd and goal for the Buckaroos.
27-yard line.
And Tavin's going to come off the field. Kind of shaking his legs out a little bit.
Yeah, it's like his right calf is a little tight.
So a bunch formation for the Buckaroos. 3 receivers on this near side. Here's a snap low. Kais will pick it up. Pressure coming, and he is going to be sacked. Number 55.
Dominic Lacorte. Boy, he comes hard. Catches Kais in the backfield. All of a sudden we had 1st and goal from the 7. Now we have 3rd and goal from the 35.
Here's Noah Diltz into the game. Yeah, a big play, and then moving backward since. So 3rd and goal, 35. This may qualify as a Red Sifford Country Mile.
Yeah. And which an added twist in that it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah.
Miles
Empty
Coleman
set.
into the game. He's in the slot. Jaden Camacho on the far side.
Guys will adjust the play.
Cash Young on the near.
And in order to avoid a penalty, Monticello is going to call a timeout. 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. We'll take a moment to thank some of our sponsors making these broadcasts possible.
Yeah, they include Creative Floors and Blanding, Crowley Construction, any job, big or small, give them a call. Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello, Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. Four Corners Regional Care Center, a skilled nursing and rehabilitation facility in Blanding. Pick a Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, Flights Gymnastics, Napa Motor Parts, Primary Residential Mortgage, and these are our readout sponsors. We have a lot of commercial sponsors. They include Energy Fuels, Anderson Oliver Title, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, Emory Telecom, Empire Electric, San Juan Public Health, Four Corners Homes, the Chris Black Agency, Lee Contracting, Precision Rehabilitation, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Building Supply, San Juan Health, San Juan School District Adult Education Programs, TaylorMade, USU Blanding, Northern Electric, San Juan Counseling, San Juan Credit Union, San Juan Mortuary, San Juan School District
3rd
CTE.
and goal at the 35-yard line for the Buckaroos. Here's the snap. Kai's looking to pass. Pumps, now throws for the Rogers. He's going to catch it and be thrown into the end zone for 6. Carter Rogers gets the score. And, wow. And, yeah, 35-yard touchdown pitch and catch. And really nice setting up that play. Jackson pump faked on the under route, and Carter went over the top for 6. Makes the count 34-6. Bucks will look to go for 2. And it looks like Cash Young will quarterback this point after try.
Camacho and Carter Rogers split to the far side.
Here's a snap and an option run. He'll pitch to Tavin. It's a high pitch. And Tavin still keeps his feet. Holy cow. He had to pull in that pitch and also contend with some defenders. And instead of fumbling or getting tackled, Tavin just forced his way into the end zone.
36-6 is the score after that rather informal pitch.
Yeah,
Cash just kind of flipped it up in the air, and Tavin got the ball and did the rest of the work, bowled into the end zone after having interactions with 3 or 4 Wildcats. But nice run by Tavin and nice 2-point conversion. 30 points is the differential now, 36-6 as we start the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we're going to have the first play of the 4th quarter will be another kick from the Buckaroos. Again, we don't have a running clock just yet. Monticello would need another touchdown without giving up a score to get that. But again, this game's been interesting, Bill. A couple plays could have gone a different way, and score looks different. But I mean, that's why you play the game. And Monticello's made all the plays that they need to, giving up just 1 score. Looked really good defensively, despite not always putting their defense in the best spot at field position-wise.
Big play offensively, and of course you just got to feel for the Wildcats with their injuries. They've got 8 players out there and 5 players on the sidelines that could go in. They've lost 3 players. Their quarterback.
Kick is short and recovered, and recovered by Water Canyon. John Lieber almost recovered that. He wasn't the kicker on that play.
John is determined to get an onside kick tonight.
But he was not the kicker on that play. He was running, so I missed who kicked that ball. But 1st and 10 for Water Canyon.
Yeah, so the quarterback went out midway through early in the second quarter, and then they lost their key receiver, number 42. He went out, and then I saw another player just walk off the field after an interaction with
snap,
coach.
And pass is going to be high, incomplete on first down. $11:54 remaining in the game.
You know, I listed every single one of our sponsors except Utah Navajo Health System before that touchdown.
Yeah.
We went right from the list of sponsors to the touchdown.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Here's a snap. Pass is thrown and incomplete on second down. So a 3rd and 10 coming for Water Canyon. Nice, they threw the ball in there. The official made a one-handed grab there.
Good job.
Yeah, I like to see that. 11:49 remaining in the game. Again, a 30-point Buckaroo lead. Here comes the play for Water Canyon. Three receivers on the far side. They've got a tight end. Here's a snap. And a pass thrown and going to be incomplete, a little high for the intended receiver. So 4th and 10. So 3 plays, 3 incomplete passes. I think all 3 of them to Cox.
Yeah. Yeah, which their offense here in the second half has been 2 completions to Cox, 57 yards, including a nice 43-yard play and a 14-yard touchdown catch.
Here's a punt on 4th down. Punt is away, and Carter Rogers will track it down at the 20-yard line. Goes on the far sideline, cuts it back. 2 men miss. Now still going. Now he'll be brought down past the 35-yard line. So Monticello offense will get to work here in the 4th quarter. Bucks had 3 scores in the 3rd quarter, so including the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, last play of the quarter, 35-yard pass from Jackson Kais to Carter Rogers.
So 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. And Jackson Kais will quarterback. Got 2 receivers, or excuse me, 2 running backs. He'll hand off to Tavin Black. Tavin will go left, then go right, and keep his feet. Lots of work and about 2 yards on first down for Tavin.
Lester Jessup on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned too, Water Canyon had a player. Also, you know, like lots of small schools, they do multiple sports. Had a player after cross-country practice playing some ultimate frisbee and broke his clavicle.
Yeah, broken collarbone. Playing
this
ultimate
afternoon.
frisbee.
This afternoon before the game. Just tough breaks for Water Canyon. Monticello is taking advantage of the opportunities. They've got the big lead. Here's Jackson Kais throwing. Oh, leads his man just a little bit too much. And it'll be incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming for the Buckaroos. 10:40 remaining in the game.
Water Canyon had a state championship in cross country a couple of years ago. Had a good team. I think Monticello also had a good team. That was a great head-to-head matchup, and Water Canyon walked away with the state championship, the first one in school history.
3rd and 8. Kais gets a snap. It's low. He'll throw, and it is grabbed. Great snag. But they're going to be short of the first down.
That was a nice catch.
Looks like a flag, a face mask, I think.
Yeah.
Carter Rogers was just about a yard short, but I think that face mask will make up the difference.
Yeah.
Personal foul, face mask.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I didn't see the face mask, but I
No.
saw Carter fix his face mask afterwards. He's getting things straightened out. That'll be a 15-yard penalty at the point of contact. So
1st and 10 for the Buckaroos at the 39-yard line. And 10:40 remaining in the game. And Monticello one score away from putting a running clock together. Here's Kais. Gives to Tavin Black. Tavin stutter steps, gets to the outside. Stiff arms one man, then two, then is escorted out of bounds. After picking up 5 yards.
5-yard gain by Tavin. Boy, he's been a workhorse the whole game and just as much in the second half. Of course, highlighted by an 85-yard touchdown run.
Yeah. Jackson Kai's in the gun. Here's a snap. Hands off to Tavin. He's going to be dropped for a loss on second down.
Dominic Licordi, he called his name quite a few times tonight. He's had a good defensive game and will drop Tavin for a loss of 1 on that play. Make it 3rd and 6.
Buckaroos looking to the sideline for the play. No
We're
huddle.
under 10 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's a snap. Guy's looking to pass. He'll throw out into the flat.
Cash
Young.
He's
Gonna
wrapped
be
up there by number
tackled.
23, Daniel Cox. It'll be close, but not quite.
So 4th and short coming for the Buckaroos. And another Water Canyon Wildcats going to come off the
And that's
field.
Licordi, who's really been a workhorse on the defensive line for them.
9:15 remaining in the game. 4th down coming for Monticello. 4th and 2, what did you say, Bill?
Yeah, 4th and 2.
And Cameron Carpenter is the fullback.
And he is full. That is a fullback.
Here's a snap. A fake to Tavin. Now Jackson is going to be sacked on 4th down.
Zach Keat catches Jackson Kais deep in the backfield, and it'll be marched back. And it's going to be a loss of 7 on 4th down. Turn the ball over to the Wildcats.
So 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line for Water Canyon.
They had some success in the air 2 possessions ago, but they were 3 and out last time.
1st and 10 at the 40 for Water Canyon. Here's a snap, low, handled, now picked up. Now Cameron Carpenter is going to throw the quarterback to the ground. He's going to try and throw it away.
There was a receiver, old Zach Keat. Well, he's an offensive lineman. They're looking
One
around.
official's standing where he was tackled. One was standing where pass went to. Yeah, they're going to throw the flag. I think intentional grounding. So
that's a loss of down in addition to the penalty.
And they spot it where it just acts as a sack, really. If that's what the penalty is. I'm not seeing a signal.
Number 52 said, "Hey, I was right here."
Yeah.
That was intent. And they waved
they're
it
gonna
off.
wave it off.
Wow. I think 52 ought to join the debate team.
Yeah, that was
he had
good.
some success there in convincing them to wave off the incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10. That's impressive. Wallace Cook. He's a hard runner. Pretty persuasive.
Yeah, not sure what the penalty was or the conversation was, but 2nd and 10 for Water Canyon now. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Here's Cameron Carpenter.
Oh, Cameron.
And he's going to bring the quarterback down. They're going to give him a spot at the 32-yard line.
It's a loss of 8. Man alive. Cameron is quick.
Yeah.
For such a big man. Moves well.
So third down coming for the Wildcats. Third and about 17, 18, yeah. Here's a snap. Here's a pass, and it's going to be caught. And open field tackle miss.
Daniel Cox.
Tommy Morrison, nope, not going to get him. He's going to go
all the way. Wow.
Touchdown, Water Canyon.
23, Daniel Cox. Touchdown.
68-yard touchdown pass. Daniel Cox, the second score of the game.
And some hard running after the catch, too.
Oh, yeah.
Good spins.
He avoided tackles from quite a few Buckaroos on that play. Was able to get all the way into the end zone. 68 yards, 7:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. And these Wildcats are
go away.
They are determined to have this go all the way without a running clock.
And I think
sideline warning again.
I think the sideline warning, or I guess maybe they're discussing whether they're enforcing it or not. And 36-12 is the count. 7:30 remaining in the game.
Man, when you've got 80 kids on the sideline cheering, you can see a warning, but there's only five players with helmets on that sideline.
Yeah, so they're saying touchdown.
Touchdown was good.
So they'll go for 2 here. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Throw to the end zone. And, wow, that was a great high point of the ball by Cox.
Daniel Cox, 2-point conversion.
Great play. And the score 36-14. 7:30 remaining in the game.
You know, early in the game, well, it was in their second possession. Cox had a 13-yard run and 2 receptions on the. Boy, they had almost a 60-yard drive, but they weren't able to punch it in on fourth down. But he showed some skill there and is continued here in the second half. They've got 14 points, and he's got all 14 of them. 2 touchdown passes and then a nice catch on a 2-point conversion. 36-14.
And yeah, there's that penalty that was after the touchdown. They're going to enforce that on the kick. I think that was Monticello's choice, whether they want it on the point after. So it's going to be kicked from the 25-yard line. Cox will kick for the Wildcats. 7:34 remaining in the game. Here's the kick. And Black will get it around the 35-yard line. Make a beeline for this far side. Breaks a couple tackles, and Monticello will set up at the 50-yard line.
Number 26, landing, rolling. Good to stop. Along with number 23, Daniel Cox.
So 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos at the 50. Two receivers on the far side, one on the near side. No, now 2 on either side. Tavin in motion. Hand off to Black, and he'll go off the corner and get 10 yards. Tavin ran about 60 yards on that play, picked up 10 on that jet sweep.
Boy, just speed to speed. Put him in motion and send him to the corner, and hopefully he can get around the corner, and he did. Finally knocked out of bounds after a gain of 10. Tavin looks tired out there.
Well, looks like maybe, oh yeah, they are. Here's a snap. Kais will now throw across the middle. He's got Carter Rogers.
Wow.
Rogers is going to go
is
in
a 40
for
yard
6.
bullet. Nice pass. Nice catch. Perfect lead. Touchdown for the Buckaroos. 7:09 remaining in this. Monticello is putting the points on the board. We're in the 40s.
42-14. Point after try coming for the Buckaroos. Looks like they will try to kick it.
I don't see John Lieber out there.
John's trying to grab the tee.
They're going to have 2 timeouts on extra point attempts in this game.
Yeah,
but it's not John. Looks like Seth Taylor is going to kick the extra point.
There's a snap, hold, kick.
And it's up and in.
Taylor will put it up and in. Seth Taylor makes the score 43-14. Monticello leads here in the fourth quarter. Take a quick break and be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
Welcome back, Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Monticello set to kick this ball away. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Buckaroos lead 43-14. Stay tuned for the post game. We're going to see if we can grab a couple kids on the sideline. Bill will run some commercials and get some final stats. And we'll get some interviews with some players on the sidelines if we can grab them. Cox waits for the play to develop, and now he's got an opening. He's across the 50 and pushed out of bounds by Carter Rogers across the 50.
I watched Carter on that. He kicked the ball off and sprinted down, and he could see that Cox was going to get the corner, so he turned around and had an angle on him, or Cox would have scored his 3rd touchdown of the game. That was a great return there by Daniel Cox, who's racking up the yardage. Looks like he stepped out of bounds about the 37-yard line, where they'll take over 1st and 10.
6:57 remaining in the game.
Now, if I was Wildcat coach, I'd say let's just get the ball to number 23 any way we can.
And he'll line up as a receiver on this near side. Send a man in motion, and they'll
runs right into 3 white shirts.
Looks like Ronnie Harris in on that tackle for the Buckaroos. Some other Bucks. I think John Lieber in there as well.
Ronnie is raring to go out there. Cameron Carpenter, John Lieber, a lot of wrestlers.
Yeah, on that defensive front for the Buckaroos. 2nd and 11 coming for Water Canyon. Here's the snap. Looking to pass. Pressure coming. Here's the throw, and it'll be incomplete. Not close to intercepted. It was too high for Cash Young and for Daniel Cox, so incomplete. On 2nd down, now 3rd down coming, 6:11 remaining in the game. Third and 11. Here's a low snap, picked up. Loading, throw is, oh wow.
Wow.
Good coverage by Cash Young. And it'll fall incomplete.
Makes it 4th and 11.
Now we see number 42 back on the field without his pads.
Maverick Barlow.
Yeah, he was hobbling out.
Yeah, his ankle has looked awkward.
Yeah, again, just tough breaks for the Wildcats.
He's got his arm around Adam Hanneman, the quarterback who was knocked out earlier in the game.
Here's 4th and 11 for Water Canyon. Here's a snap. Load up throw is going to be caught for a touchdown.
Very nice.
Number 12.
Perfectly thrown ball to Ryan Barlow.
Touchdown.
Yeah, that was a great throw.
36-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 11. Touchdown for the Wildcats.
$43-20 is the score.
Turn off the lights at most 1A football or 8-man football, then they're out until they start again 20 minutes later. But they're able to turn the lights on and off at will here.
Flicker them around. Here's the point after attempt. Ball's going to fall incomplete.
Boy, John Lieber just hit the quarterback very quick.
Yeah.
43-20 is our score.
Very good. We'll hear from another sponsor and be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
All right, welcome back. Water Canyon won't go away. They keep scoring. And
yeah, been a very entertaining second half. Lots of scores, and Water Canyon, their starting quarterback went out and brought in the second string, and he's getting his. That was a beautifully thrown ball.
Yeah,
touchdown pass. And the play before, it was a wheel route to Cox, and very nicely thrown ball.
This ball's going to be picked up at the 15-yard line. Trying to get the corner is number 23,
Arturo Gutierrez.
Arturo with a nice return is going to step out of bounds across the 35-yard line.
All the way out to the 38, where the Buckaroos will take over, 1st and 10.
.549 remaining in the game.
Seth Taylor, Jerem Robinson on the offensive line.
Peyton Atathley.
Tom
Morrison, the tight end. Here's a snap. Fake the handoff to Rogers. Now they're going to throw to Morrison over the top. Talk about a beautiful pass.
Yeah, that was very,
Jackson
very
Kais
nice.
Placed that right into Tom Morrison's pocket. Daniel Cox was right there on the coverage.
18-yard pass is good for a 1st and 10.
Yeah, great pass by Jackson.
To the 44-yard line. The Water Canyon pep band is one trombone, and he does a pretty good job.
Yeah, not bad. Power formation ball is fumbled, and Jackson will just fall on it. That'll keep the clock moving with 5 minutes remaining in the game. I think it's 2nd and 12 coming up for the Buckaroos. Second and 12, same formation, that power look. Here's a handoff to Tavin Black up the middle. Tavin spun around, still on his feet, and gets down to the 35-yard line, 36.
8-yard run by Tavin. Really nice yardage after the first contact, too. He spins and keeps his legs moving and continues to rack up the yardage.
Third down coming. Now handoff to Cameron Carpenter over the middle. He jumps over a defender and picks up the first down. About a 5-yard run by Cam on third down.
35, Zach Pete for the stop.
.345 remaining in the game. Jackson Kies will come up under center again. That power formation. Monticello looking to run clock. Now here's a pass. Throws out to Cameron. Carpenter is going to be tackled at about the 18-yard line.
That's a 15-yard first down. That is a thing of joy to watch.
Yeah.
A big 300-pound kid just moving so well out in the flat, catches that ball, turns upfield, barrels down, good for a first down, down to the 19-yard line. You got to enjoy that.
Yeah.
3:03 remaining.
And that power eye. Here's a snap, pitch to Tavin. Tavin will cut back after makes one man miss, or rather gets out of the grasp of one man and
ends
picks
up being a 9-yard gain. It looks like he was going to be dropped 3 yards in the backfield.
Yeah. So ball at the 10-yard line, second and 1, second about 2 maybe.
Let's call that an 8-yard gain, and 2nd and 2. Inside the 10, clock's a ticking.
Monticello will run to the line quick. They'll go power formation, and it's a quarterback sneak.
Push him.
They like that for a big gain. Move the chains on second down. Again, good practice for the Buckaroos.
Another 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. 1st and goal, 6-yard line.
Jackson Kies will bring the play in for the Buckaroos. In the gun is Kies, gets the snap. Hand off to Tavin Black. Tavin looking to get the corner is going to be just short. The 2-yard line. 90
4-yard
seconds
gain
remaining
by Tavin
in the game. First in, or excuse me, I don't know what they're signaling here. Looks like Jackson is having a hard time. Cash Young into quarterback for the Buckaroos. Now just into the formation. Coach Anderson's just looking to run up as much clock as he can, not trying to necessarily run up the score, just trying to burn clock. We'll see if the Bucks try and get a touchdown. We'll have a timeout. 42 seconds remaining in the game.
So I'm running it here out. Oh. All right, so we've got a timeout here on the field. You're listening to watching StreamUtah.live, Monticello Buckaroos, and the Water Canyon Wildcats. Just 42 seconds remaining in this one. Have a timeout on the field. The Buckaroos have 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. You can see what happens if the Buckaroos ran a lot of time off before they called a timeout. It looks like they may be taking a knee to close this game out, but I don't know. They're right on the goal line. We'll see what happens. David Boyle's heading down on the field. We're going to have some post-game interviews after what's going to be a big win for the Buckaroos. 23-point win, 43-20. Depending upon what happens the next 42 seconds, it looks like we may have a either run out the clock or punch the ball in. Carter Rogers is set way back deep in the backfield. He's off the camera. He's on the 25-yard line. They're just going to put Cash Young behind center. No. Oh, he's going to kneel. So anyway, we thought maybe that would happen. Jackson Kais kneels it's going to be a 4-yard loss for Jackson on that, but I think that will end it. 30 seconds remaining in this one, and we are going to call this game over, I think. Final score here in Water Canyon High School, 43-20. Monticello Buckaroos earn a big 8-man win. They're now 3-1 on the season. Next week they'll be hosting. Are we traveling to Norwood? We're going to Norwood next Friday night, and the week after that we'll be hosting Dove Creek. But the second big road trip of the season, 334 miles from the press box to Monticello, Utah. The Buckaroos will be taking a long bus ride home. We're going to take it easy tomorrow ourselves. But once again, final score in Water Canyon High School, 43-20. A great game for the Buckaroos. Let's send it to commercial. Once again, you're listening to Red Rock 92.7 on streamutah.live. We'll be right back.
Yat she has glant the honsla, but the buses chain. Todit in it as a chedo key ani dasanala. Well, jet hodo nasa. Larry Holiday Ohunska. My name is Larry Holiday. I am the liaison for Monmouth Valley High School. The Navajo culture, influence in stories and tradition, it is a culture that respects its elderlies. Families and tradition, connection and communication are vital to help family and students understanding the importance of a love of learning and education, celebrating and embracing their family culture, remaining physically active and fit, spending more time with their family, and maintaining a happy and healthy brain. Parents, family members, and positive role models need to be involved in the lives of our children. Teaching them these important concepts will help lower the risk of youth substance misuse. Working together as a San Juan County community, do this.
Hi, my name is Sean Ivins. I'm a rancher, husband, and father. Family bonding and spending time together is really important to me. Research shows that teens who regularly eat as a family 5 to 7 times per week are 33% less likely to use alcohol and 50% less likely to commit suicide. Bonding is essential in preventing underage drinking and substance misuse. Children are less likely to drink when their parents are involved in their lives and when children and parents feel close to each other. Take time daily to talk with your kids about their interests and activities and maintain at least a 4-to-1 ratio of positive comments to negative ones. I love calling San Juan County home. It is vital that we work together as families and communities to make this a safe and healthy place for our youth to live. Together, let's do this.
Hello, my name is Sam Arongwa. I am a professor at Utah State University here in Blanding campus. I am passionate about prevention. It is vital that we teach and help children and their families by teaching the importance of healthy brains, family time, school time, active time, and family culture. We are helping to protect against and lowering the risk of youth substance misuse and suicide. It takes a community to raise a child. Prevention is about building relationships. We can work together to strengthen one another and help keep San Juan County an amazing place to educate and raise strong families. I know that we can do this. Let's do this.
Hi everyone, I'm Lieutenant John Young with the San Juan County Sheriff's Office. Our job is to protect and serve those who live in this great county we call home. Youth are a very important part of our communities. It is normal for children to become more independent and mature as they get older, but parental involvement drops by half between the 6th and 12th grade when our kids need us the most. To help stay involved and connected with your children, just ask the 5 W's. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who will you be with? When will you be home? And will there be drugs or alcohol? It's not being nosy, it's being a good parent. So come on, San Juan County, let's do this.
Yat a Shamige Yanishke, Tuaheglini Nishle, Do Batani Bashichin, Hashkishi Tashiche, Do Tani Zatni Dashanale. Hello, my name is Shamige. I am the Public Health Director for Utah Navajo Health System. The younger a person starts to drink, the higher the risk of addiction. Those who start before age 13 have a 45% chance of becoming alcohol dependent compared to 7% of those who wait until age 21. Research also shows that 67% of teens who drink before the age of 15 will also go on to use other illicit drugs. Binge drinking now begins as early as grade school. According to data on underage drinking, parents are the #1 reason kids don't drink. It is important that we begin talking to our children at an early age about not drinking alcohol. Kids usually listen to their parents more than anybody else, including their friends. Parents, let's work together to help lower the risk of drug and alcohol misuse in our San Juan County youth. Let's do this.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Welcome back to Water Canyon High School, where the Monticello Buckaroos have come away with a big victory in 8-man football. Taking a look at the statistics, man, it was a great game for a number of Buckaroos. Jackson Kais completed 16 of 25 passes, 306 yards, and 4 touchdowns. The leading receiver was Carter Rogers with 8 catches, 185 yards, 3 touchdowns on the night. Tavin Black had 1 catch for 30 yards. 1 catch for 42 yards and a touchdown in the first half. And in the second half, he also... this is hard to track all this stuff on the fly. But yeah, he had an absolute tremendous game for Tavin Black. Here we've got some players coming in for some interviews after the big win. Anyway, the big win for the Buckaroos, 43-20 is our final score.
Very good. We got Jerem Robinson here with us now. All right, Jerem, do you like breakfast for dinner? You had a couple of pancakes out there.
Yeah, I eat pancakes a lot. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, I just eat,
Syrup, peanut butter, any way you can get it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good deal. Well, you had a great game out there. Of course, your main goal is, pushing people around on the offensive front. That was a big team. Tell us about the challenge you saw from Water Canyon.
Number 55, he's a horse. Got to see that in the first drive of theirs. And then, yeah, most of them were pretty big and tough.
Yeah, so you guys had your hands full. You did a great job. Tell me about who else on the line impressed you tonight.
Seth, he's getting better at his snapping. Last year he came in and beginning of season, one of our centers for JV quit, and he came up and he's come a long ways from there.
Yeah, he has. He's had a great game, great couple of weeks, and he can kick the ball too, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. So Seth can score extra points. It seems like you can too. Tell us about that play.
So we line up in trips left, and our right guy's off the ball, and then we have 2 on the ball, which makes me eligible. And so I just kind of act like I'm going to block my guy and act like I missed the block, and then I just run out there, and our quarterback's supposed to lob it up to me, try to avoid whoever picks me up.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job catching that ball, did all sorts of things. I also saw you had a sack. Looked like you stood the kid up, and then maybe it looked almost like a lateral drop that you hit there. Tell us about your defensive effort tonight.
I kind of got him up high, and I'm used to wrestling, so I just went to what I knew.
Yeah. Well, you know a lot, and like you say, got a lot done, blocking, tackling, and even catching balls tonight. Who else on your team impressed you tonight?
Tavin, he came back from a ankle break last year during region and state. Jaden and a few other players that just really pulled it together in 4th and long and 3rd and long, like Carter.
Yeah, it was a great game, a great team win. Anything else you want to say to the fans? I know you got some family here, so we got to let you go real quick.
Not really. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Jerem. Appreciate you. And you can run down there and catch your grandpa too. We'll chat with Jaden next. All right, up next, Jaden Camacho. Jaden, 8-man football. We got you down for 3 catches, 56 yards. Tell us about the ball that Jackson throws you.
It's a good ball, man. He's improved a lot since last year. I mean, he throws a good spiral. He gets it there. He's come a long way.
Yeah. Well, you have as well. You know, it's one thing, 8-man football. You know, you guys can do a lot of a group teamwork, you know, tackling inside the box. But when you're out there in space playing defensive back, there's not a safety over the top for you. Tell us about what it's like when you're playing out there on your own.
So I just make sure I watch the defender's hips, make sure if he's going inside or he's going outside, make sure I don't get burnt or anything. Make sure he stays in front of me, and if they throw it to him, just wrap up and make the tackle. Just make sure he's in front of me at all times.
Yeah. Well, you know, the other defensive back on for you guys is Will Rogers. A lot of plays. Talk about Will's play.
He had a good game. He struggled a bit in the first half, and we all did, of course. I let up that one touchdown, that one play, but we all had our times, but we'll get better, of course.
Yeah. All right, then the big play. I don't know that there's been an interception. How many that someone's touched so many times before they caught? How many times did you bobble that before you pulled it in?
Maybe like 4 times. I don't know how I pulled that thing in, man.
That was a great play. Tell us, what it's like when you're playing defensive back and you got guys like Cam Carpenter and Peyton Atathley putting pressure on the quarterback.
It makes my job easier since the quarterback's already down. I don't got to worry about much, so it makes my job way easier.
Well, very good. Well, you help him out on the back end, and like you said, great job, great offensive game. Who else stood out to you, your teammates in this game?
I think Tom Morrison, Carter Rogers, the D-line, of course, Cameron. Really just, I think everyone, man. Everyone had a good game today.
Yeah, and again, a team win. You know, you guys played them tough. It was a tough game. You guys came 6 hours. What do you do on the bus for 6 hours?
I slept the whole way.
There you go.
I slept the whole way, man. I was so tired.
Well, very good. Well rested. Jaden Camacho, he's got plenty of time to hang out and celebrate with his teammates tonight. You got a long bus ride ahead of you, and we got to get you across the field as well. Jaden, anything else you want to say before we let you run?
No, man. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, again, that's Jaden Camacho. He and Jerem Robinson, key contributors to this win for the Buckaroos. Team win for Monticello. Again, it's Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. That's all I had, Bill. Anything else you want to say before we run tonight?
No, another great win for the Buckaroos. They're coming on and looking good, and working out the bugs. They'll be tested here the next few weeks. Next week against Norwood, and the following week the big game in Monticello against Dove Creek. Look forward to being there for both of those Friday night lights, 7 o'clock. That's a good time.
Absolutely. Look forward to that. Again, we'll be in Norwood, Colorado next week, bringing you that game. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll say goodbye and thank our sponsors one final time and say goodnight. Again, the final here, 43-20. Monticello gets the win over Water Canyon.
Friday Night Lights is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, San Juan Building Supply, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, San Juan School District Adult Education, Primary Residential Mortgage, Energy Fuels, Emory Telcom, Four Corners Homes, Empire Electric, the Chris Black Agency, Lee Contracting, Utah State University Blanding, Creative Floors, San Juan Counseling, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Health, Four Corners Regional Care Center, Northern Electric, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, Flights Gymnastics, San Juan School District CTE programs, Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, San Juan Public Health, Crowley Construction, Jones and DeMille Engineering, San Juan Mortuary, Napa Motor Parts, Utah Navajo Health System, San Juan Credit Union, and Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.live.